warm day outside by Minnesota. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line. They'll hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown. Here's the 2nd and 7.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw again. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Mike Zimmer staring down our referee. He's upset. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Chaz Surratt there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Callaway. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Second down at 5. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Back to throw here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 85 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Throwing his Lance on third down. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Minnesota. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Lance. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. KJ Osborne with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Back to throw now on first down. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. first and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. So it's been a long drop. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Lance again. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Lance now to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Saints will have the football back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Quickly, a slant to Renfro. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Callaway. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on third down, Lance sliding out of the pocket. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. Rolling to his right. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
The Lance going to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. DJ Waddle. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now left side on the swing pass. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this all. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
To throw again on second down. Lance. They'll roll him out right. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. They'll get this underneath to Madison, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now Lance. Flush to, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Trey Lance punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the 1st as that leads to 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. From the 44, Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Again, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by 7. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. That's taken in by Callaway. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here.
Here's they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood,
the holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Going up top for Kupp. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Back to throw here. Gets this one to Juszczyk. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a play fake. Rodgers. But, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. It keeps moving.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is taken him one-handed. What a catch. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll give this to Akers running right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
The Rams defense, we watch them get set to go. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. 3rd down here.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here hauled in by Cup.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Right side complete. That's Woods. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger. And he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
2nd down and 3.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll look to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think Luke.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Ernest Jones
Gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're going to look to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever